All right, here we are. Shelters by Jesus podcast again, and aren't you lucky to be hanging in there with us? We're so excited that you listen to us, and you comment, and you go on and you subscribe, and you like, all of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are helping the homeless, my friend, and we are excited about that. And if you want to help more, you go to sheltersbyjesus.com, and right on there you'll see how you can give $9 a month to get people off the street. And that is a biggie. We also have 4 books out. If you want them, go on, let us know. Put them on there. My name is this. This is my address. I'd like books 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. And we have 2 prices. They're $10 are free. And so we want you to catch them all you can. Also, we have a service on Saturday night by streaming. And around 6 o'clock, catch that on YouTube. Any other thing you get us on YouTube off in there, if you are hitting like and watching it, you are helping the shelter. YouTube is giving us money. Now, if you want to give money on top of that, praise God. But if you go, I don't have $9, but I have a heart for the homeless, hit like. We love it. What we're doing now is something very unique for homelessness, all right? Most shelters right now, the people are out walking the streets during the daytime. This is Super Bowl Sunday. And you would think, well, at a homeless shelter, what's Super Bowl Sunday got to do with them? Well, we have a tailgate party as good as any of the Kansas City Chiefs tailgate party. We got the man, the chef over here. He's put on stuff, and he'll tell you what we got here for goodies. So, Ken, what have we got for goodies for tailgating, buddy?
Well, today I made ranch wings, barbecue wings, spiced wings. We have hamburgers, hot dogs, little smokies. We also have potato salad, macaroni salad, sodas, and we got finger stuff out there.
We're going to go out, we're going to see those finger stuff in a minute, but all right, how long does it take to prepare all of this stuff?
Well, we started yesterday with the salads.
Wow.
And today took about 5 hours to do all the wings and hamburgers and hot dogs and things. So we were busy.
So how many helpers do you have?
I have 2.
You have 2.
Chelsea and Levi. They hang in there with me and they do a good job. They do what they're told. And
well, I tell you what, we are so impressed and we're proud of what's going on. Yeah, you got to look at my chicken. That's a chicken leg right there. And we got other chicken. Oh, yeah, sure are. Yeah, we got my chief of staff is sucking up all the goodies. And I don't blame him. I'm going to take some home with me in a minute. But I really want to do this and show you what we do for the homeless. And think about those that are out on the street today, because at a certain time in the morning, if you're in another homeless shelter that's not a Shelters by Jesus or like ours, you're on the street today walking around wondering how you're going to keep warm. If you got kids, how you're going to keep your family warm. These folks at this shelter are here having a tailgate party like everybody else in the United States right now that are going out and doing tailgating, and they can afford it, that have their homes. So I'm very thankful. All of this is possible because of donations. We don't buy stuff, although some of the stuff is bought, and some of the folks here actually put in. Tell them about that, Kenny. How do we get all this food?
We all the wings were donated. The hamburger and hot dogs we had to go buy, but we have residents here that donate money to give me their EBT card, and I go shopping. Anywhere from $300 to $500 a month from the residents. So they like to eat good, and
this makes it all possible.
This makes it all possible.
So today the Super Bowl's on tonight, but today, right now, we are chomping down goodies here at Shelters by Jesus.
If anybody goes away hungry today, it's their own fault.
All right, hang loose, guys. We're going to come out here. We're going to show you some sandwiches. And maybe we can bring somebody in here to talk. Who can we bring in? Hey, Chris. Come here.
I don't want to get the hoodie.
Come here.
Oh, take your hoodie.
Come on in.
I'm coming. Hoodie. Let me finish my Cheetos.
Take your hoodie off.
Okay, what we have is not a homeless dude, but we have a former homeless dude. Right, Chris? You weren't homeless very long, but you were homeless.
I was.
What does this mean? I mean, you now have your home, but you don't have a stove yet, correct?
No stove.
So you're over here munching down at your former residence at Shelters by Jesus.
Yes, sir.
What does it mean to you to have your family here doing a tailgate on Super Bowl Sunday?
Well, I can tell you that even if I get my stove this afternoon, I'll continue to come here for dinner pretty much every night.
Well, there.
This is my home. This is my family. These are the people that I've grown to love. This right here, the donation of the wings, all of this is absolutely amazing. For us to be able to put on a Super Bowl party that you would normally have at your own house.
Yep.
These folks don't have their house. I was lucky my house was rebuilt and put back together. These folks don't have a house to do that, and Ken made it happen. He put everything together for us to have a party. And that's what we did. We all sat out here. Most of them are out and about enjoying the nice weather now, but we all sat here and we ate and we laughed and we had fun. We talked about the game, and it means a lot. It means a lot.
All right. I want to bring somebody else in to talk. You got anything else you want to share about this whole deal?
I do, absolutely.
Go ahead. I'll get somebody while you're doing that.
As you watch this podcast, if this touches your heart, just remember that $9 a month, guys, can help Ken put together meals, help Kimmy clothe the homeless. $9 a month can take care of us and help us be fed, warm, clothed, and taken care of. So please, consider sending a check today at the beginning of the year and help us help everybody else. And God bless. Thank you so much for all that you guys have done for us. And Pastor Barry is somewhere. I don't know. He's hard to keep track of.
Other victims.
He's finding other victims. Are we going out there? All right, we're going out there.
Everybody took off, so we're going to see what's out here. And I want to show you, this is the stuff that's left out for them. And take a look at these goodies. And these were donated, actually. Somebody came by, why don't you turn that TV off? Somebody came by because his wife passed away. They had a funeral and had all this food left over. And he added it in. He didn't want to spoil, so he gave it to us for the shelter. So that's part of our party. We didn't have to purchase any of this stuff here. This came in all pre-made. That's the TV. We just turned it off so you can hear me. But they're going to be watching the Super Bowl here when it comes on tonight. And in this area, this is the day room of the men's shelter, is where we're at right now. And here we have upstairs the 64 beds for men, and lately we've been full of everything because we've been close to 100 people all together. But here we are in this room doing a Super Bowl Sunday. They're not out on the street. They're not trying to stay warm. They're not trying to get something to eat. They are filling themselves to the brim with food and drink, not alcohol drink. I don't want to get misquoted. These drinks are not made by Budweiser. What is that? Anheuser-Busch, all right? We're not Anheuser-Busch. We're sheltered by Jesus. So the strongest thing we have is Coca-Cola. I don't know, they may have a little cream soda there too, but I don't know how strong that is. But they got it going down. And so they're a little nervous about speaking on camera, so I don't have a lot of people to speak. No, I had him in there. He backed out on me. That's Chris's son, Dawson. You want to say something, Dawson? No. We got a lot of scaredy cats around here. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade places with my chief of staff, and I want him to tell you what it's like to be here and doing this. So give me that. I don't even know what I'm doing, but here, get out front and talk.
Okay.
Do you know what you're doing? Okay.
It's just an amazingly warm thing to do. You know, we, as Americans with homes, we take the Super Bowl parties and things like that for granted. We plan them, we do it, and we have a good time. So to be able to continue that with somebody, you know, they're all sports nuts here, every one of them.
Yeah.
Crazy. And so what I like to do is something like this, where they can celebrate football, they can extend fellowship to one another. Nobody really has a dog in this fight, so KC versus the Eagles, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be a good day, and to be able to put this on for them just means a lot. I mean, if you're watching this, you're in your home, I'm sure you did something for Super Bowl Sunday too. So it's not about flexing, it's not about showing off. It's about showing what you have provided for us to be able to do for them. So you all made this possible for
Yes.
them to have a Super Bowl Sunday.
And I would like, I'm not here all the time, you are.
Yes.
All right, so today, I wasn't in here when everybody was eating, but you were in and around, you mixed around, and I wish we had everybody to interview. We don't have right here, we'll do some interviews some other time with them. But what are some of the things you're hearing from the residents about this? What's this mean to the residents?
It means a lot. And one of the things that residents suffer from, of course, is depression. You know, they've lost their homes, they've lost their ability to do this
Yes.
because they have no place to do it. To be able to put them in a place where they can, you can see almost that depression lifting.
Yeah.
You know, they feel important, they feel loved, appreciated, they feel that, you know, there are people out there who care about them. It's not all bad news. I taught Sunday school this morning, and one of the things I told them was, you'd be surprised at how many people love you as compared to how many people don't.
Yes.
And this place is, what, 15 years now, Pastor?
15 in July, man.
15
We're still
years.
here, doing our thing.
Living on faith.
Yep.
And so God is good, this place is good, and we do it God's way, and this is the result. And
Now-
I'm just thrilled to be able to have this so people can have this.
Amen.
time, so.
The other thing is, for those who don't know, this is Seth Roberts. He's my chief of staff. He also is a veteran that suffers himself from PTSD. Am I correct?
Yes. Yep.
And you take the VA. So we have veterans in here that this could, if they're out on the street, this could be a major downer for them. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
If they're out there with stress syndromes and all of that,
Right.
what could this mean to our vets that are here?
One of the things that you miss as a veteran is the brotherhood that you form with other soldiers. You just miss it. It's gone. It becomes your life's blood. It's who you are. When you leave the military, it's like it's taken away from you. I mean, it's obviously it's your choice to leave, but still, you just feel that the most important thing is gone. When they're here amongst other veterans, it's almost like they can begin to get that bond back.
Never thought of that. That's great.
Right, and they can have similar things to talk about, share, good food to sit around a table with. And, you know, I remember being in the military, Super Bowl was huge. It was as big as Christmas.
Yeah, when I was in the military, Super Bowl was off the charts, bro. But we're talking, me and Noah, we watched it together on the Ark. You know,
It was just as important in my day, and it's just as important today.
it hasn't changed anything.
It hasn't changed any. So,
Because when I watched it, we had a little black and white going there.
Yeah.
But so it's changed a little bit as far as viewing
little
it
bit, yeah.
on TV.
yeah. But I mean, it's the one sporting event watched around the world.
It is.
Everybody watched. Even countries that don't get football in the season, they get the Super Bowl.
And these news things show all the tailgating going on.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
yeah. And if you can afford,
thousands.
if you can afford to tailgate, God bless you.
Yeah.
Do it. Have a good time. So just you know how important tailgating is to you. It's a time of celebration. It's a time of fellowship, and so for us to be able to extend it to the homeless is an amazing gift.
And they're having as nice a tailgate as you're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
find anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you've seen the food. They're putting on everything. Yeah, you got some pickles going there. I mean, we've got,
Just notice the pickles.
look at that, man. Yeah. So I just want to say thank you for supporting us. Thank you for those that give that $9 and others give a whole lot more. Thank you for those that are making it possible that the children, and we have 23 of them, the vets, people that are suffering in depression, those who've lost loved ones right now are having a real struggle emotionally. You give them this type of day right
We do,
here
absolutely.
by your part, right?
Absolutely.
We can't do it without you.
No.
Seth didn't buy this. I didn't buy it.
No.
This stuff was come in because you had a heart and you gave to the homeless. And they're not walking the street today wondering where they're going to stay, let alone get something to eat. They're in here. They got a warm place because of you. They got food like everybody else. When people next week start talking about their tailgating experience Super Bowl, the guys and gals here can go, we tailgated too. No different than you.
In a safe
Right?
place with no drugs, no alcohol,
Yeah.
right? And they're gonna enjoy each other and have a good time.
Yeah, well, the others are going to have a hangover tomorrow. These guys are not. The strongest, well, we do have a root beer here, but
It's the strongest beer we have.
Yeah, there's not a lot of hangover. You drink half a dozen cans, you might be on the hopper all night, but
Yeah.
you won't have a hangover. You'll You'll be a sit on.
Right.
You'll be a sit on and push out.
It'll be a hang under.
Hang under. That's where it'll be. So anyway, thank you again for watching this. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for following us. And again, go to sheltersbyjesus.com, please.
Yeah.
Check us out. And if you've got $9 that you can commit to a month, please hit the button for that. And the other thing is, subscribe if you haven't. If you're not a subscriber to this, subscribe, because we'll pop up. This week, this is our 6th podcast this week that we're doing. And we are pushing this hard. We're trying to bring you, not just here, but we're traveling other places. We got stuff coming up that you're going to love. Just follow us. And if you like it, put a comment going, I like this stuff, man. It means a lot to us. So I want to say God bless you. Enjoy the Super Bowl. You're going to see this after the Super Bowl, probably, but I hope you enjoy the Super Bowl as much as these guys are, and I hope you got as much to eat on Super Bowl day as these guys do. But they're eating great because of you.